go.
Good morning, my people. It's Saturday, so to me it's a full check-in day. We are going to my home gym to taking some pictures, and after that I will send them to Ben, my coach, Ben Cho. He will see them and then think what is the plan for today and the next days. We are 6 days out from my first show that will be the Olympia Amateur in Milan. We are pretty tired. New low today, 95.2 kilograms. So new low for me, that's pretty low. And nothing. I will go to take some pictures, send them to Ben, and after that we will go to do our 60 minutes cardio on the stairs. We are in the Muscle King gym, that is my home gym. So you can see how peaceful is this place in the morning. Without anybody. Here is the gym, full of jams. Look at this piece, some flags. Boom. All the rarest equipment here. So this is the spot for the check-in. We are back in the car, going to the gym, to another gym. So check-in is done. I look so flat. I feel no muscles, legs are so heavy, so that means that we are depleting so good. Let's see, I guess today Ben will give me an eye day, but if not, is okay, because our goal is to bring our best condition. So we have this show as first show. That is one of the most complicated, the hardest show in Europe. So not bad as a first show. I want to do the Prague show 3 weeks later, and then we will see. So we have the chance to bring a better condition show after show, and this thing will help me a lot because I always struggle a little bit on bringing my best condition. Always came or too watery, too fat in my last competition. So I already reached my best shape of my life, so I'm already happy. My goal is already achieved, but every day is a chance to improve, take another brick in the wall. So as we said, brick by brick, we will bring our best ever. So another chance to improve. If we got an eye day, I will be happy. If not, I will be happy too. So it's not a problem. Right now, it's only a matter of a week. We've been in prep for the last 6 months, dieting, doing cardio. So one day more or one day less of high food, it doesn't matter. Let's go to do the stairs, 60 minutes, and then we will catch up later for the first meal of the day. We will see. I hope Ben will be happy with the look, with the improvements. That's the only thing matter right now. Cardio session is done. So 60 minutes of Stairmaster in the box. Very hard because today the energy is so low, but we did it. During my cardio session, I used to answer all my clients' check-ins, watching some content on YouTube of my favorite athletes, and nothing. That make my cardio much easier, much quicker, so the session is more enjoyable, because 60 minutes are very long, especially in the Stairmaster. Heart rate usually stay at 120, 130. So yeah, cardio is cardio. It's not steps or NEAT. So we must work hard even in cardio. I always remember one thing that one of my first coaches told me, that an athlete is recognized also when he does his cardio and how he does it. So we need always to do the work and do our best, even when we do cardio. Let's go to eat something because I'm actually starving, and yeah, I need to eat. We are back home, so we are prepping our first meal. We got 25 grams of whey protein, egg whites, 250 grams. We got here the salt for the day that I used to wait up in the morning with the precision scale and 1 egg. Then we got also 100 and only 100 grams of blueberries, and this is my first meal. So we got our whey drip with the 100 grams of blueberries. I used to mix them with the whey drip and make these beautiful things. Look at that. That's crazy. Our first meal is officially ready, and I give you a little shout out to it. So, egg whites with 1 egg, blueberries with the whey drip, and the morning sops. Pre-workout time. So we are going to make our pre-workout meal. We are going to put some cream of rice, 50 grams, some whey protein, around 35-40 grams, 10 grams of honey, and some veggies, because I need to take my sodium intake a bit higher. I don't like to take sodium with the cream of rice, and I used to take with my veggies. So cream of rice, I used to buy it at the groceries. The neutral flavor is amazing. I used to take my pre-workout meal 1 hour and a half before my training. I need to be sure to digest it really well, to not be bloated, even if I on a very low calories. But the main thing is to perform very good on my training, be intense, be strong, especially in this phase where glycogen is really low, so we need to keep the volume low and the intensity high. I will show you my meal. Here we go with my pre-workout meal. The cream of rice with honey, a bit of flavoring from ESN, and the veggies. Boom. So we are in the gym, ready for hit some delts and arms. We will start from delts, and we are going to start with our reverse back deck. So we're gonna hit the rear delts first. We got 3 sets, 1 top set and 2 back off set. So we're gonna hit 2 different rep ranges. Then we are going to do some machine side laterals. Then we are going to do a shoulder press. I will use this from flex leverage, that is my favorite. And then we will finish shoulders with a unilateral delt machine. Then we will do 1 movement for bicep and 1 movement for tricep, so we will alternate them. And we got 3 exercises for each muscle. 2 sets, top set and back off. We got bisolator from Flex Fitness, then a unilateral push down, the flex leverage bicep curl, then the dip machine from Flex Leverage. So this is a flex leverage workout. And then we will finish the workout with a number curl and a overhead tricep machine that is from Body Masters, one of the best machines ever and one of the heaviest. And then we are gone. So pretty fast workout, The volume on delts and arms is a bit higher just because they are my weaker points, and we are ready to go. So keep an eye on it. I will do a voiceover to explain what I want from each exercise, from each movement, and I will give you a few tips on every movement. Our first exercise, we got the cardian here. It's one of the best back deck ever. You can see a very narrow pad that helps you a lot when you do your chest, because you can fix really well the scapula on it, and you are more stable, you got a more stretch, so it's fucking nice. It's pretty heavy. Let's go. We will do our first set, is a top set. Range rep is between 5 and 9, so let's do it. The first thing you need to do when you start a set is setting yourself up perfectly. So bring your shoulders down and wide, your chest up to the ceiling, and then try to hit the walls on your side with your hands. Another good thing is maintain a good time under tension with 2 seconds of squeeze and 1 second in stretch, and control the eccentric movement. That is the most important thing here. I always prefer to start my delts session with a rear delts movement. Then we move into the side laterals. Here the main thing is always pushing your elbows to the walls on your side and control each part of the room. As you can see, the control here is perfect, and with this machine you can go as much higher as possible without the work of the traps. Let's go with the flex leverage shoulder. It's funny when you get lean and your fat on your ass is starting to drop off, and you need to take your seat a bit higher than usual because you lost some height when you are seated because of you lost fat. So we start with the top set. We are not going pretty heavy here because, you know, pressing movements are a little bit risky and we are 1 week out, so we must keep our body as safe as possible from injuries. Okay, I used to do the same amount of reps with 20 kg more. My personal best here is 110 kg for 6 reps, and now we did 8 reps with 80 kg, so I'm not so proud, but I'm not disappointed. It's part of the prep. We are 1 week out, we are flat as fuck, we are depleting, the energy is so low, so the main thing right now is to just do the work and get the workout done. Let's move to the side lateral standing machine. I will do it unilaterally, so 1 arm at a time. I just put here a step because I'm too short for this machine, and because the thing that I want is that the shoulder must be in line with the pivot here. So I do it like that. I grab it, the handle, and I take a step to the right to have more range of motion. Because if I start here, the range of motion is very limited and I cannot have the big stretch that I want. If I take a step to the right, I have more stretch. I keep my chest high, the shoulder down, and I try to go as much lateral as possible. Boom, like that. That's very easy. Chest must be high to the ceiling. Will allow you to focus more or keeping your shoulders down and wide. So just keep in mind that and try to do this movement like this. I want to be a little bit rested to not influence the work on the other arm. So we take like 30, 60 seconds between one arm and the other, and then I do the other set. So I'm done with the delts, and now it's time to hit some biceps and triceps. It's time for the flex fitness isolator. Like always, we start the movement with setting up perfectly. So bring our shoulders down and our chest up. Then my purpose here is not pulling up the handles, but firstly pulling them in front of me and then close them to my shoulders. Here what I want is keeping the contraction as much harder as possible. Let's move the work to the triceps. I'm going to start with the unilateral push down. I will do it here with the Cybex lateral machine. That is really cool for pushing down because got a very thick cable that make a lot of friction, so you can feel a lot of tension on your tricep, especially if you are really strong. Let's go. The main target here is to hit the lateral head of the tricep. We keep our elbow wide and we push down and then to the outside. We try to keep 2 seconds of peak contraction to squeeze our tricep to the limit and to control every rep. Let's move again to the bicep. We got the flex leverage bicep, a phenomenal machine. It's super heavy and very simple to use. The main thing here is to squeeze hard on top, 2 seconds, and keep the contraction in the eccentric phase. Very easy, very heavy, so no more thing to say here. Let's move to the flex leverage dip machine. Tricep focus, so we keep our body as vertical as possible. Try to find the best elbow flexion. We try to control every rep. with 1 second of stretch and 1 second of squeeze. Very, very easy. Last for the bicep, we do also some forearm work with the dumbbells hammer curls. Here what I want is to find 2 seconds of squeezing on top. So another peak contraction that works really good for arms, especially for bicep here with dumbbells, where the resistance profile provide you the best contraction on top. And we go to failure. Last one also for the tricep, a stretching movement, the Body Master overhead extension, a super heavy machine, a phenomenal machine, probably my favorite for the overhead movements. As you can see, I try to take some time on stretch, but this is really humbling, so I try to do my best. And this is the last one. So guys, we are officially done. We are so flat as fuck. I don't feel any pump, any muscle-mind connection. I'm so flat, but this is the actual shape, the result. Boom. Now let's go to eat some cream of rice. Back home, ready for my post-workout meal. Cream of rice, whey protein, and I'm so excited to eat it because I'm starving. Yo, this is the end of the video because I'm so tired, and thank you guys for watching. If you can, I ask you some support for my journey, and if you want more content in English, just let me know in the comments. Please subscribe, comment, share, put a big like on the video, and thank you guys to be there to support me. See you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much.